everyone, my name is Isabel and welcome back to my personal finance channel, Your Friendly Budgetarian. So as you guys have known, it has been a while since I have updated everything in my channel and I'm slowly getting back into it. First by updating my Instagram page. So if you guys have not followed me there yet, again, my Instagram name is @YourFriendlyBudgetarian. I just recently posted my my updated net worth as well as my updated debt payments. So if you follow me there, that one I would say is more updated than my YouTube channel. So go check that out. But for today, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you why I have been missing out and also my budget closeout for the month of July. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so for my July income, I had 2 paychecks for the month. The first one was about $3,914, and that's because I worked for like a holiday, and that's why I had when at our work we have double pay for holidays, so that's why it's like that. And I believe I have done an overtime shift, I think, so that's why it's more than 600 more than my usual. So for my second paycheck, it's $3,334. That one just my regular working hours. And then for my pre-tax contribution, this is what gets deducted actually in my paycheck, but I still would want to monitor that, and it's about $350 per paycheck, so that's why there's $700 total. And then as far as my checkings rollover, I had about $404 from the end of the month back in June. So overall, I had about $8,352 that I can use for budgeting for the month of July. Alright, so for my fixed expenses, there might be some crazy amount, but let's first start with the mortgage. So my usual is $61.98 budgeted. And again, for my new viewers out there, the reason why it's small because it's my fiance that pays for the whole thing every month, and this small amount here is just an additional payment to our principal, so that every month we have like an even payment. So I did add some couple of dollars, so total of my actual is $65.17, because again, I kind of wanted to end in like 00 instead of like some some odd number. For the electricity and gas, I know it's a lot, but it's also a combination from June, because in June, I had to cancel like the flex pay program, so they didn't let me pay until the following month. So that's why in July I paid off for both June and July. So I would say it's about $150, which is right. So that's why it's $315.05. For internet, still the same, $65. Waste management and sewage system, that one we do pay quarterly, but the thing with the sewage system, the billing did not come for the month of July for whatsoever reason. So that one technically I already paid for that during like the first week of August. But the waste management is still $65 every quarter. For subscriptions, it's $20.97 because I told you guys before, like I went to MIA, but I did pay for Spotify for like they had a deal or a promo where it was $10 for 3 months. But since now I wasn't able to like cancel it, so it auto charged me, and now it's $20.97, but that is fine. Honestly, I feel like I would keep Spotify until if I think I'm not using it as much, but I still am using it, especially at work. So that's why I'm keeping that. Phone is $0. And then last but not the least, water is $111.55. So overall for my actual is $642.74. Not bad from what I have anticipated, and just because of the fact that I didn't had to pay for the sewage, but this one will show up for sure for the budget closeout for the month of August. Next up for my sinking fund slash savings slash retirement, this one is not really a good outcome. I would say obviously if my debt payoff has been my main priority, at least for these recent months, because I really want to be done with it. So I'm not really focusing on my savings. Unfortunately, I guess fortunately, the market has gone up, but I wish I have invested more when the market was down. So at least I was buying, stocks and index funds and whatnot at discounted rate, but that's fine. It's all good because I know where my priorities at right now. So that's why there's not really much going on in here. Besides, the first one that I have is my crypto. That one I put about $10 every month. Right now crypto has been doing fine as well. So I have my Coinbase account. So if you guys are curious and would like to know more about it, I do have a link to sign up down below, and you guys can try it out for yourselves, see if you kind of just want to diversify your portfolio. Next up we have is my Roth slash traditional IRA. Currently I have it in two companies, but right now my main one is in M1 Finance, and I put in $200 in my IRA. And then in my HSA, actually, this one I'm just gonna bring up just because I actually forgot to contribute for the month of July. For HSA, I also have been diligent about it every month, but just last month I forgot to contribute, so that's why it's $0. But as you guys can see in my August budget, which I will be uploading soon as well, I budgeted for double of that, so about $300 is what I'm budgeting for the month of August. And then last but not the least, TSP slash my 401k. I put in $350 per paycheck, and I have 2 paychecks this month, so that's why it's $700. So all in all, it's $910, definitely way lower than what I have anticipated or what I have been contributing in the past. But hopefully once I pay off my debts, this will be the larger amount of my income. Alright, so next up is my variable expenses. Now, as you can see, there's definitely a lot of things that have gone down, but it's all good. Just life happens, so that's that. Surprisingly, my grocery is $185.48. I think it's probably because we had about a week of vacation for the month of July, so that's why we didn't spend much. And also I think my fiance is the one who handled most of it as well for those times that we went to grocery, because I think I was kind of like telling him that he knows about my debt freedom journey or my debt payment journey, and so he was kind of shouldering all of the expenses for the most part, so I can focus on my debt payments. And then so that's why it's only $185.48. Housing, I think we went to Target or maybe Lowe's or something. We had to do some, not really home improvement, but basically we're trying to kind of spruce up our backyard. So we bought some stuff there at Lowe's, and it's $76.69. For personal, I have $197.81. I think this is more on for when we traveled, I believe, or I forgot what other stuff I bought, but yeah, 197 and 81 cents. Medical and health, I don't have anything. Transportation, I thought I was gonna refill my car this month, but since again we had that vacation, so I didn't had to. But I actually was almost out of gas by the last day of July, but I was still able to push it through. So the following day, August 1st, that's when I went to gas station and filled up my car. Eating out is $98.98. I think this is when part of this was some from my coffee buys at work and some takeouts from before we were leaving for vacation. Pets, I don't have anything. Donations, $128.99. I think most large part of it was my donation to my friend in the Philippines, so that's why. And then yard maintenance, it's $800.88, the biggest one here in my variable expenses, because we had to, actually it was the end of June that we had our yard cleanup, because we recently hired a yard company to like maintain our yards every week. So they had a yard cleanup first, wherein they had to clean up everything, and then they're just gonna maintain it once a week. So the initial payment was obviously a large of amount, so that's why. But it's okay. It's actually all worth it, because my fiance and I, we don't have enough time of the day to like take care of ourselves, and even more so take care of our big yard. So that's why we eventually decided to just hire a lawn company to help us do that. Travel, $542.70. I believe the flights and everything were booked previously, but a large portion of like our hotel was paid off by my fiance, so that's why I don't have much payments for our travel. Miscellaneous, I think some of these are for I paid for my fiance's car oil change, so that's part of it. And then he had to fix some stuff in his car too, so I just paid for it, since I know he has paid for like the most of the grocery and also for our traveling, so that's why I just shouldered it. And then last but not the least is family giving for $110. So all in all, it was about $2,744.60, which is $600 more than what I have anticipated. But again, that's fine. It was definitely a busy month for us, but it was all good, because also I had completely forgot that it was my birthday as well. So those also are some of the reasons why I got so busy with schedule and everything, that I wasn't able to do some filming for my channel. And lastly, for my debts, so as you guys know, or if you guys are a new viewer, welcome to my channel. I do document my journey to becoming debt-free, and I don't have any other loans. I don't have consumer or car loans. I've paid off my car from about 8 years ago, so I've been car loan free since 2014. I've only been paying for my car insurance. Student loans, I didn't really had student loans not until I started my pharmacy school back in 2015. I graduated in 2018, and I started my debt-free journey with $195,000 worth of student loans, and now I am down to, at least by the end of July, with $11,000. And again, if you guys follow my Instagram channel or Instagram page, I actually had an additional payment there. So check that out and see how much student loans I have left. But anyways, for the update for July, I paid off $4,000. So there's $200 less, but it's okay. Actually, the one for the month of June, because I don't think I was able to update you guys, but June I paid off $4,500, which again is actually a good month. So I would say at least for the past 2 months that I was not able to update you guys here on my channel, I've paid about $8,500, and I would say it's pretty good. Usually my average is like 3,500 to 4,000, and for me to maintain that with my income and with the other expenses that I have, I think that's a pretty good deal. I think I did end up not paying off all my credit card, but it's fine because I know when I had my income for the month of August, I will be able to clear that off. But yeah, I paid off $4,000 for the end of July, which then that means that I had about a balance of $11,000 left of my student loans, and pretty soon I'm gonna go into 4 digits. Alright, so if we are to go to our budget breakdown, as you guys can see, my budgeted is, I would say it's pretty close to the actual breakdown. So there's not really much difference in that. Again, as always, my paycheck goes about to almost 50% of my monthly income. And then my variable expenses is always the second to the largest expense. And then usually it's savings, and then fixed expenses is the last one. So if you guys are interested and would like to know more on how I do my personal finance, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so that you guys will be notified as soon as I upload a new one. And with that said, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and it really means a lot that you guys appreciate the videos that I do. And I hope that you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! $1 million and I can't go back.